Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to the SuccessFactors certification training demo session. So before going to the agenda, let me first introduce myself. I am Shiva. I'm having around 10 plus years of experience in the SAP, where I'm into various roles in last 10 years. I started my career as an SAP ABAP HR programmer, followed by I've been into SAP HCM functional consulting, and from past 4 years I'm into SuccessFactors consulting. And coming to my experience as a trainer, I've been delivering SuccessFactors training since 2.5 years, where I've trained around 180 plus participants from various parts of the globe, like UK, US, Australia, Middle East, and India. And prior to that, I also delivered SAP HCM trainings, which also went for 2 years, and I've trained 100 plus participants from various parts of the globe. So this is my experience both as a SAP professional and also a trainer. And currently I hold 5 certifications on SuccessFactors, and I'm also a professional certified consultant. And my certifications are on Employee Central, Recruiting Management, Performance and Goal Management, Succession and Career Development Planning modules. So this is all about me, gentlemen. And now going further, let me first let you know what are all the modules that I cover in my training. We concentrate on 4 modules, the hotcake modules in the market, like Employee Central, Goals and Performance Management, Recruiting Management, and Succession Planning. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5 here in the list. Where prior to that, we start with Intro to Mastery, where Intro to Mastery is the sessions that we take to give you the complete idea on SuccessFactors initially, what it is, what the way, how we use it, the navigations, the permission models that we have in SuccessFactors, all that. Anything which is complete platform of SuccessFactors specific, which is not particularly relevant to any module consultant that they have to first get hands-on on the SuccessFactors system, understand the architecture of SuccessFactors is the things first we cover in the intro to mastery level, the basic configurations. Then we enter into the very important core module of SuccessFactors, that is the Employee Central, where the complete hire to retire activities of an employee are based on this module. The complete organizational job and pay structures of the companies will be established under this Employee Central. Next, we go with Performance and Goal Management, where the complete goal setting and appraisal process of a company will be based on this module. And next, the Recruiting Management, and finally, the Succession Planning module. So these are the 4 modules we train here. And the last, we also deal with the reporting part. On the 4 modules, what we train also will give you an idea of the complete reporting part, the way how we have to access the standard reports that we have in SuccessFactors or the dashboards, and even based on the customer requirement, the way how we have to handle creation of custom queries, custom reports, that is ad hoc reports and all, will be dealing at the end of the session as well. So this is the main 4 modules which are very hot cake in the market, in the global market basically completely. So these are the modules. Followed by, let me first clear the objective, the course objective that we make sure here. That is, as everyone looks, we give a high priority to the implementation oriented scenarios in our training. The complete certification content will be covered, giving weightage to all the topics to be done practically, where we don't run through any presentations or anything. I will be completely delivering the sessions on the live system, taking a topic, like first discussing about it, what actually it is, explaining about it, then taking a scenario, implementing it on the system in the live session, and by the end of the session, we'll even see the output of it completely, how it will be done. And next, SuccessFactors consulting definitely requires certification. All the consultants should be certified to be the lead consultants in front of the customer. So we also make sure you are certification ready by the end of the training. Like once you are done with the training with 2 more weeks of self-study, you can be ready with, so you can be ready for the certification basically. And when I say certification ready, it's nothing like a bookish knowledge, particularly highlighting only some points of the module which are relevant for certification, nothing like that. We make sure you are having all the functional expertise to handle an independent project in the market once you are certified yourself. Okay, so this is all the 3 initial points. And finally, about MDF. That is, many people ask me about the customizing capability of SuccessFactors. So Can we also learn about how do the customer how we can customize success factors, the screens and all. So yes, we also have a platform called MDF, metadata framework. Using that, we can make some possible customizations in success factors. So even we'll discuss on the MDF topic, where we have dedicated sessions on that as a part of Employee Central on MDF. So this is the basic objective here we follow in our trainings, and followed by, let me just clear some doubts with respect to the eligibility and the prerequisites for attending the success factors trainings and migrating your career towards success factors basically. So gentlemen, here I, being a consultant working on success factors in past 4 years, I can strongly say that success factors doesn't require any prior experience or any prerequisite knowledge on this. Anyone who is just an educated person is eligible for success factors consulting, according to me. That is, people like only who are relevant to any other HR solutions or core HRs. Uh, they are not the target population at all. They are not the only target population. Anyone, even the SAP people, the other HCM cloud-based solutions or HCM solutions like PeopleSoft, Workday, any people will be having their opportunity in success factors, and they'll have an edge in easily understanding the terms more faster than others. That's the only thing. But even the core HRs, the recruiters, the freshers in the market like graduates, postgraduates, everyone are eligible for success factors consulting. Okay, so never be with an opinion like we should be having some HCM background or anything. Not at all. Okay, so this is the basic detail, gentlemen, about what is the content of the course, what is our objective in the training sessions, and who are eligible for success factors consulting and all. The basic things I have to make you clear initially. Followed by, now let us go into the success factors overview. So in this session, let us take the complete picture of success factors, what it is, where it has started, and currently where it is standing in the global market, what are the opportunities that we have with career in this success factors career migration, all that. Okay. So now here in the target population, we have multiple people who are having success factors idea, a bit at least a minimum idea on success factors. There are some people who don't know about success factors at all. But for the benefit of everyone, let me first give you a high-level idea, a 2-minute discussion on what is success factors. So basically, success factors is a HR solution, gentlemen. That too, it is a cloud-based. A cloud-based HR solution which is used to run all the HR activities in an organization, right from employee hiring to termination, the complete life cycle, with various other talent management activities like running the performance cycle of an employee, uh, initially the recruiting, the recruitment of the employees into the company, or the compensation management, learning management systems. Each and everything are internally part of success factors. So the main success of success factors in the market, and the reason for success factors to be a global market leader, is the set of modules that SF offers. Not only the core Employee Central module, it also includes a complete set of talent management solutions. This combination of Employee Central and all the talent solutions is making SuccessFactors a global market leader today. Where with this, what the benefit what customers can have is they need not again look out of SuccessFactors. Once they implement SuccessFactors, they have everything within it. Only for learning management, again integrating some third-party system, or for recruiting, getting integrated with some other third-party system. They don't get this necessity anymore. The complete package of solutions SuccessFactor has. Even a couple of other modules which are not present in SAP HCM are also introduced in SuccessFactors HCM suite. So that is, so the core HR and the talent solutions make the combination, and this complete suite of success factors will be called as BizX suite. They call it as BizX, business execution, for the execution of all the HR activities in any company. This is one single solution that will be helping them. And one more factor of success factor is the way how SAP allows success factors to be deployed. The deployment options. The two important deployment options to be discussed now are like the standalone and the hybrid model. where standalone is nothing but the customers can either go with SuccessFactors completely, they can implement the complete suite of SuccessFactors, leaving their legacy systems, scrapping the legacy systems completely, or else they can initially start with a couple of modules, 2 or 3 modules of SuccessFactors. They can start their project, they can implement it, run it, use it in the live environment. Once they feel everything is stabilized, then they can go with the other set of modules. Till then, they can have an integration between their legacy system and the SuccessFactors system, where it is called a talent hybrid. It's a hybrid model. So we have standalone models and also the hybrid model of deployment of SuccessFactors, what SAP offers. So with this, SuccessFactors has been standing as a global market leader today. So this is what SuccessFactors is today. But where it has started, let us also know about it. So basically, people are listening about SuccessFactors from last 6-7 years. But SuccessFactors is in the market since 2002. SAP has acquired SuccessFactors in 2011 December, but prior to that also, SuccessFactors has been handling a lot of projects in the market with a high success rate and client satisfaction since 2002. So during 2010 and 11 era, where SAP has been concentrating on the cloud solutions, they have found SuccessFactors to be a good competitor in the market in the cloud-based talent solutions, where they don't have Employee Central at that time. All the other talent solutions they used to have. So then SAP has acquired SuccessFactors, and now SuccessFactors is also clubbed up with a module called Employee Central, which is a very hotcake module in the market. And currently, SuccessFactors is supported in 38 languages, gentlemen. SAP SuccessFactors is supported in 38 languages, covering 168 countries across the globe, which clearly shows the lot of approachability to SuccessFactors and a lot of career opportunities across the globe. 168 countries is not a small thing. So this is where SuccessFactors has actually started and currently where it is in the global market. Okay, and now SuccessFactors is a cloud solution, that is fine, and basically it is a cloud-based HR solution, that is fine. But why is this cloud being highlighted? What is the specialty in cloud? It is a global market leader, it is a HR solution, we agree, but what actually is this cloud? The basic question that few people have in the market. So that is the way how we maintain the complete data of a customer. That might be the config data or the master data, the transactional data, everything. That data of a customer we normally maintain in any projects in a server. Will be having some server for the project, and there the data will be maintained. Where that data, that servers will be in the customer's office itself, in the client location itself. But now in this cloud-based model, the data will be also the same servers, but the servers are not with the client anymore. They are remotely hosted in some other part of the globe and maintained by trusted organizations like SAP SuccessFactors. And we take the data on demand, accessing the data on demand whenever required from that remote location is the model of SuccessFactors, which we normally call as a SaaS model, software as a service, where you are not actually installing any software on your laptop or on your system. Basically, you just need an internet connection with a browser such that you can get authorized into a SuccessFactors website and you can access your company system, where the company's configurations, the company's master data, the transaction data is everything in a server remotely maintained by SAP SuccessFactors. Okay, and this mode of remotely accessing the data is the SaaS model, and we are even not new to this, gentlemen. In our day-to-day life, we are completely using this cloud-based applications itself. Our LinkedIn, Facebook, our emails, official emails, or Gmail, everything are completely based on this cloud model already. Where if we take example of a Facebook, you can upload photographs, you can upload videos, anything into Facebook from any part of the globe, and later on at any moment from any other part of the globe on any other device, you can access those photographs and videos just with a internet connection and a browser with you. So where the data what you have uploaded is not present in the other device from where you are actually accessing. It is remotely hosted in a Facebook server in San Francisco, and from other part of the globe when you're trying to access, a remote call is went to that server and the data is being extracted onto your device. So this way, remotely from anywhere, any part of the globe, anytime, you can access the data. And those remote locations where the data is actually captured are called the data centers. We have around 14 data centers approximately that SuccessFactors is currently handling across the globe in various continents. A couple of examples of them that I can give you are data center number 2, which is in Amsterdam, and data center number 10, which is in Sydney. Like this, we have a few more data centers where for all the customers of the Middle East, like the customers of Saudi Arabia, Oman, UAE, that is Dubai, etc. All these customers related servers are located in Amsterdam, Netherlands. Whereas for all the APAC projects like India, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, kind of APAC region projects, normally the data center is allocated to number 10, which is in Sydney, Australia. Like this, gentlemen. Like that, we have also data centers in South Africa, we have in Germany, North America, South America, various other places as well. So this is what SuccessFactors is and the model of cloud. Fine. So with this, you also got an idea about what is cloud. But why cloud? The next question people say is, why cloud? Why should we leave our legacy systems, which are already implemented on some legacy solutions, on-premise systems? We have the database with us, we have the applications running with us. Why should we leave these and go to SuccessFactors cloud-based solution? So first thing to be remembered, SAP has not brought this SuccessFactors solutions on force. It is the global market demand in various technologies going towards the cloud era that made SAP to acquire SuccessFactors. That is a global market demand for the cloud solutions that made SAP to acquire SuccessFactors, and the reasons for them, the advantages that the customers are looking in this cloud-based models are like the hardware maintenance cost. That is, when the customers don't have the hardware to be maintained, like the servers, they need not maintain separate server room, they need not have any power backups plan, they need not hire any network consultants or the basis consultants to look after the servers. All these cost has been reduced. So with this, the total ownership cost of the project, we call it as the TOC, the total ownership cost of the project has been reduced. So this is the main factor, the immediate kind of commercial go-to-market point for the customers, where they initially implement the project, the budget has been allocated, that is fine. Later on annual maintenance part, they don't incur any additional cost. So that is the first point. Next, one more go-to-market point to the customers is the licensing model. Even the cost in the model what SAP has developed for SuccessFactors is very good. Like say, if you are implementing SuccessFactors, if you are starting with only 2 or 3 modules as of now, you can take the licenses for only those modules as on date. And that too, if your organization is having 10,000 employees, and as of now, if you are going to implement any particular module for say 5,000 employees only, SF also supports that 5,000 licenses to be taken. It doesn't force you to take all the 10,000 modules on all the modules, for 10,000 licenses on all the modules. There are some modules which expect the complete licenses, and also a few modules which expect only subset of licenses, like that. So the customers are also benefited there. If they are not going to use a particular tool or a particular tool on all the employee strength, they can take only the required number of licenses. And even these licenses are renewable easily, such that this year if you take 10,000 licenses, next year you can increase it to 12,000 or decrease it to 5,000. So how many licenses you feel to have for that coming year, only those many licenses you can take. So this is a better licensing model that SF has actually delivered. Let me just give you an example. So if you see on my screen, these are the list of modules that we currently have in SuccessFactors, like Employee Central, Recruitment Management, Onboarding, PMGM, like these few modules. Out of which Few modules expect the complete headcount of licenses, and there are also few modules which expect only bundle of licenses, like PMGM, succession planning and career development planning. Next, the compensation module. All these expect only bundle of licenses, which say if you want only 5,000 licenses out of 10,000 employees, you can SF accepts to take only 5,000 as well. Where other modules expect the complete. If you have 10,000 employees, all 10,000 licenses can be taken. Like that, module wise, you can have your licenses taken and renewed. So this is a benefit. So this is one more commercial benefit that the customers have. And the next part after the licensing model is the release management. So coming to the release management, SuccessFactors delivers updates every quarter. Every quarterly, definitely on every module, there will be some sort of updates coming. That might be bug fixes to the existing features or a new functionality, new applications, new processes or new UI. The complete UI experience can also be updated. So this makes again the customers a commercial benefit where they need not pay any cost for the additional updates coming quarterly. Okay, so that doesn't impact the existing systems, or at the same time they need not have any upgrade projects to be run. It's just as simple as we update our mobile apps. Simply you can update any updates that are coming on your system. That too directly the end users, that is the company side local admins, can do that job. They need not approach any implementation partners. Directly once the implementation has been done, the local admins can quarterly analyze what are the updates coming and they can update them. It's as simple as you deal with the mobile updates. Okay. So in the how do we use that updates part, how the end users can do that and all, we can see in the SuccessFactors system in our regular sessions going further. And then accessibility from anywhere. As I previously mentioned, it can be accessed from anywhere, anytime, any part of the globe, and there is no restriction that the user should be connected to the company's VPN network kind of. You can access from anywhere. And the security of data centers, gentlemen, is completely, they are the authorized data centers. They have got the ISO certifications and various other security certifications, where we have a standard presentation that shows what are all the various certifications that have been awarded for the SuccessFactors maintained data centers across the globe. Okay, so that's the main trusty thing. So this is all the advantages of SaaS model and the answers for why SF, why cloud. Okay, next. So now let me show you the complete BizX suite. We normally don't call it a SuccessFactors suite anymore. It is called as a BizX suite. And this is a representation, a cloud-based representation of what are all the modules that we have currently in SuccessFactors, like the core HR part being the employee central, and various other modules also within the suite being tightly integrated with it, like recruiting management, succession and career development, performance and goals, compensation, learning management, all these various other modules. So this makes the complete package of solutions in the SuccessFactors suite. And actually all these modules are classified into 4 categories, gentlemen. The complete BizX suite of modules are classified into 4 categories, like core HR solutions, talent solutions, HR analytics, and social collaborative platform. Where under HR solutions, we have employee central, the very important module, followed by we have a set of talent solutions, the main strength of SuccessFactors actually, the recruiting management, performance and goal management, compensation, LMS, etc. Next, analytics part, where we have one dedicated module for advanced analytics and forecasting in SuccessFactors called Workforce Analytics and Planning. The complete advanced employee reports on various data, on various module data, and the employee data forecasting can happen through the Workforce Analytics and Planning. So this is one dedicated module with very advanced pie charts, bar graphs, analytics possible. And at last, we have one more thing called JAM. Under a category of social collaborative platform, we have JAM. It is actually just an add-on in the system. We need not call it as a module. It is just an add-on, and we don't even have a certification for that. where this creates a social collaborative platform within the company. Say if it is an organization having their offices in various parts of the globe, an MNC organization, then like a Facebook wall, the way we have a LinkedIn wall or a Facebook wall, this gives a wall kind of a thing where every employee in a company will have access to this Jam application with their independent walls, and they can post different videos, photographs that are happening in updates of the various updates happening in their location level, and they can have some blog articles written. They can have some polling questions, surveys conducted, and they can like Facebook level. We can create uh, kind of separate groups or pages within the Jam and all. So with this, we can have a environment like the employees of various locations can be collaborated at one place. They can share the updates happening at various other places. This gives you a platform for all the employees of all the locations across the globe. So that is about Jam. It doesn't have any abbreviated form. It is simply JM Jam. So these are the four classifications, four categories into which they are classified. And we also, the reason basically for highlighting these three modules, Employee Central, Recruiting, and PMGM in separate color, is to mention the very high importance and the career opportunities that we have currently in the market for these three modules, the very hotcake modules in the market. Okay, gentlemen. So this is about it. Next, yeah, these are all the modules currently that we have in SuccessFactors, like the Employee Central to the Jam. Complete list of all the modules are listed, where the initial four modules are those that we train on Employee Central, PMGM, Recruiting, and Succession Planning, and we have few more other modules, where in between the employee profile is one more topic. It's kind of one more platform thing where we actually maintain the employee data, the complete employee data will be viewable through this employee profile platform. So that is also not a particular module, but it is very important for any module of SuccessFactors. To implement any module, this profile is very important. So we'll also deal with that. Okay. So this is the initial high-level overview that I would like to give you on what SuccessFactors is, where it started, what it has in store internally completely. Now, let me just go a little bit into the background, like a technical part of SuccessFactors, where the architecture of SuccessFactors is having two parts. It is actually divided into two parts, like we have provisioning system and instance system. That is the front end of SuccessFactors and the back end of SuccessFactors. Okay, where the backend system, which is called provisioning, is normally accessible only by the certified SuccessFactors consultants in the market. Okay, where that is a place where we do some language packs activations. That is where currently SuccessFactors is supported in around 35 languages, out of which what languages your customer wants to implement for their company. So if they are having their offices in Japan, Korea, in India, like that, then they go with Japanese, Korean, and English languages for covering the employees of all these three locations. So out of 34 languages available, the customers can opt the required language packs. So what language packs to be activated, what modules that they want to activate at this point, like for which modules they've actually bought the licenses, and for every module there will be some XML files, some system auto generated XML files will be having. Those XML files upload download will be the things that we deal in the provisioning level. So the basic activations with simple checkboxes and some XML upload downloads we do in provisioning. The rest 85 to 90% of the project activities will happen in instance system, which is a front-end system, which is accessible by the end users of the company employees. Next, the consultants, local admins, everyone will have access to the instance system, where it is the front end, and the actual configurations also happen here, and the usage of the system also happen here in the instance itself. So these are the two phases of SuccessFactors systems. Let me not make this session bore anymore. Let me take you directly into the system, gentlemen. Like let me give you an overview of how the instance system looks like. the front-end system. One second. I have to quickly log in. Yeah. So this is currently the logon screen of SuccessFactors, where the background color, blue color, this SuccessFactors logo, this button, this matter text, this button color, everything can be updated. Based on the customer requirement, we can completely change everything. Here this logo can be updated with customer's logo and everything. And once we log in into the system as an end user, we can see the first page will be the landing page, the home page. We'll get first logged into the home page, and from here we can, the very first part will be like the to-do list. For any logged in user in the system, what are all the pending activities that he has from various modules? All the data will be present here on the to-do list. Followed by, we have various my information section, like the data and the quick links to the applications of the where the current employee is relevant to, his development plans, his achievements that he has done, his activities that he has to do, his timesheet, performance forms of himself, all this. A quick links that we have to access to other parts of the system, and some logged in users team level. You might be having some set of subordinates, right? So on that team of users level, what are the statuses? What are the performance forms data? If there are performance forms launched, how many forms are in which status? Like that we can have. Next, the competencies, weak competencies, the goals. Objectives are nothing but goals. How many goals are postponed? How many goals are achieved, completed? Like the different statuses. We have all these dashboards. And then going further, we can also create some custom tiles, gentlemen. We can also create some custom graphical tiles where clicking on the tiles, we can also enable some videos to be displayed, some customer specific corporate videos. If the customer wants us to display, we can have them incorporated. You can have some text, you can have some hyperlinks. Clicking on the SuccessFactors now, it is going to create a hyperlink. And some videos, some companies' corporate videos can be incorporated like this. Now clicking on the SuccessFactors has taken me to sap.com. Whatever is the hyperlink that you have under that, it goes to that place like this. So these kind of custom things also can be done on the system on the home page. And now here on the top, clicking on this home drop down here, we have the access to various other modules of SuccessFactors. So I, being a super admin in the system, I have access to all the modules. These are the various modules that are currently activated in the system. And at the last, we have something called Admin Center, gentlemen. Admin Center is something like which is only accessible by the consultants who are configuring the system and the local admins who are maintaining some module activities after the go live. So the end users doesn't have access to this. Where this is the config related page, the configs, the complete module specific SuccessFactors, all the modules related config actions will exist here. In our day-to-day SuccessFactors consulting, there will not be a day where we don't come to this screen like that. So say if you want to work on goal management, all the goal management specific config actions are separately listed. Say performance management separately, compensation separately, recruiting management separately. All the configuration actions of various modules are well segregated over here. For the people of SAP HCM background, you can refer it with SPRO. We have a place called SPRO there, like that. Here it is, the admin center, where all modules configuration actions will be presented. And then at the bottom, the second part is the manage employees, where it deals with all the employee specific, the user specific activities, like initially to hire an employee, the add new employee action here. And if you want to download the complete list of existing users, or if you want to mass upload the employees into the system, the various actions, employee export, employee import. And for the users in the system, if you have to work on the permissions part, the set user permissions, creating permission groups, permission roles, all this. And for any users, if you have to reset their user account or reset their user passwords as an admin. For the new users, if you have to send a welcome mail, All these options are here in the second part called Manage Employees. And here we have something called Upgrade Center, where, as I've initially just in the presentation level, I've told you that we have regular quarterly updates that comes on the SuccessFactors system. So those updates, what we get here, it will be representing under Upgrade Center. Here it shows the current updates that we are having, 19 updates. Like in our mobile phones, like in Android or iOS, in the app stores, they'll be showing the count of pending upgrades, like that. We're going under this, we have the list of updates that are available. You can go through the documentation of it. It will just simply is 2-3 paras of small paras of documentation, and you can understand it. If you feel everything is okay and that feature will be applicable in your company, the local admins of the company can upgrade it easily, just as simple as they upgrade their mobile app. Once you upgrade, you just log out of the system and log in back. That upgrade will be applied on your system, like that. Not only on your login, it will be applied on all the users of your system, like that. So how to deal with this upgrade center, we will be looking at regular sessions. So this is about the admin center, gentlemen, which is only accessible by the consultants and the local admins. And here on the right hand top corner, we actually have an admin center. Sorry, we have an option where we can click on a drop down that shows us some options. An options button. Clicking on this menu item, it will take us to a place where all the end users will be having some common functionalities, like they can reset their own password, like the way we do in our normal LinkedIn, Facebook, any websites. We have the password reset feature, and we have an option to change the start page. That is, whenever I log in, currently I am getting logged onto the home page first. But if an employee asks that he directly wants to go to the admin center, or he wants to go to the career development planning or performance, like that, anything, whatever we choose, the system will, every time when they log in, directly that module related page will be opened up. And one more thing is the language option, changing the language, where out of the 38, 34 to 38 different languages what we have as on date that SuccessFactors supports, customer can choose few set of modules. Say if customer has chosen say 5 modules, all that 5 modules, if customer has chosen 5 languages, all that 5 languages will be listed here. Where currently we are having here around 13 languages activated in the system, where the end user has a choice of choosing whichever language he wants to use the system in. We make the system ready with all the translations required in all the languages, where end user's choice is his decision in which language that he is comfortable he can use it among the available languages. Where currently I'm in English US, and if I change to Korean language, and if I click on switch, immediately all the things whatever you are seeing in English on the screen will be migrated to Korean language. All the standard translations will automatically work. 80% of the system, 80 to 85% of the system will be standard automatically translated. Only in the part of configuration, any new things that we create, any new labels that we enter in the system, we have to manually maintain the translations. This part, if you see, the screen has been completely migrated to the Korean version, where in very few places you will find the English words that we can handle in our configurations. The complete list of modules, everything went into Korean, like this. Now again, if we want, we can switch back to our own language. So now this is a challenge where even I don't know Korean gentlemen, so I'm just remembering the navigation. I'm trying to get back. Yeah. So I'm navigating back into, switching back into English. Where again in English we have 2 languages actually, English US version and English UK version. The 2 versions of English are possible in SF. So now I'm again back into the English version of system. So this is high level, like what I want to give you in this demo level. What are the navigations possible? What are the things we have? How intuitive the screens look like. It doesn't give you any any experience like you're working on a tool at all. It looks like as if you are working, you're just navigating on a LinkedIn screen or a Facebook screen kind of. But the screens are very intuitive, the very good user experience the consultants and also the users get on SuccessFactors. So this is basically the front-end instance system where the end users will access this for regular usage, and also 85% of the configurations happen in the system. But the other system that we have here is called the provisioning, gentlemen, the one that I've told you, the backend of SuccessFactors, which is normally accessible only to certified SuccessFactors consultants who are working for the projects. Let me quickly log into the provisioning. One second. Yeah. So I just logged in into the provisioning system, guys, where the one that you are seeing is the first page of provisioning. Once we log in, this is the very first page, where here at a point of time, what are all the projects that you are working for will be listed. So currently, if you are a part of 2-3 projects, all that projects will be listed here as a one-liner item with the company name in a hyperlink and a unique company code that has been given to every company. SuccessFactors will offer one alphanumeric or alphabetic or numeric code, some unique code for each and every customer, and the company name will be in a hyperlink here, and all the companies will be normally listed. And when you come to this place, if you have to particularly work on any particular one company related activities, then select that particular company hyperlink, and it will take you inside where various config things can be done. Here, after coming to this place, initially to activate, first of all, when we come to this system, the first thing that we do is what are all the modules that are to be activated. Currently, what are the modules related licenses that the customer has taken? So those modules we activate, and in that modules, what are the functionalities, features to be activated, we take care here. The rest of the configurations happen in the front-end instance system. So for that, just we go into this company settings screen, and here we'll be having various things to activate, like the modules to be activated, language packs to be activated, and all. Where activating is a very simple job, gentlemen, just with a single checkbox. If you want that feature, select the checkbox. If you don't want the feature, deselect the checkbox. That's it. Where scrolling down a little bit, here you have a language packs section, which lists down all the 38 different languages that are currently supported by SuccessFactors. And here you can choose what all languages that are required, what all languages that are not required. You can select, deselect among the list of languages. And next, the module specific activities, like do you want to implement succession management or not, the first check. Next, compensation management or not, one more. If you want compensation, within that, what are all the functionalities that you want to activate, deactivate, you can go through them. And similarly, going a little bit more down, you'll be having an area related to the employee central. So in the employee central module, what are the things that are to be activated, deactivated? All the things exist here. So these basic things we do in the provisioning, where what are all the things that we actually basically have to activate and why we activate, deactivate, and all. We'll be looking in our regular sessions of the modules. But here I just want to give you an idea of what provisioning is, what the activities that we do here basically. Okay, and here itself in the previous screen, we also have a place where we can upload, download some XML files and all. So this is high level about what the SuccessFactors architecture is, gentlemen. That is both the provisioning system, which is only accessible by the certified SuccessFactors consultants in the market, and the instance system, that is the front-end system where anyone can access. So this is about the architecture as well. So basically, this is our agenda of this course, agenda of this demo. like to give you an idea of what are the modules that we cover in our training and the basic idea of the success factors, what it is, where it is standing in the global market today, the modules that it has and everything, along with an overview of the systems, how the success factor systems look like once we are into the projects. Okay, so that is all for the day, gentlemen. Thank you one and all for looking this video. So these are my contact details. You can call us. I'm trainer Shiva. These are my contact details and the email ID. You can call back to us. You can WhatsApp us even on this number for any training requirements on these modules of success factors or any other queries like certification assistance, anything, any other modules, trainings, everything, you can contact us. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you one and all. Have a nice day.